What's good, y'all? We are outside another one of the urban farm locations. The gate is locked, and I ain't a big boss, so I can't get up in there. But this is where we were yesterday, getting our work in. So this is a the compost pile at this location. Those gorgeous round tubs that can be used as raised beds. And this here is their compost line, which I'm going to be using for my garden this year. So I've seen maybe 2-3 locations where they're using this method. So I will definitely be using that for my garden as well this year. That's the little shed they have here. And this is where we were working yesterday. So this entire area here was covered in tarp. The one up there also covered in tarp. So we removed the tarp. There was okra planted here last year. Let me see if you can see them big old stalks. So we removed the tarp, and then those big stalks there, that orange looking thing right there, we pulled those up out from the ground here, and then the new okra is planted on the other side. So these here are lalo. It's Haitians use it in legume. It's a stew. They told me it was legume. I thought it was a bean, but legume is a dish. That's a stew. So these are lalo, very popular in Haitian cuisine, and they're just seedlings. So we're learning out about those lovelies and the nutritional benefits. So we did all that planting. We also did the trenching. So we dug out the trenches. One of the staff members came out and set the lines. I think we're learning that next week. But we did a lot of work here yesterday in very high heat. So it was a good experience and a good workout. But a lot of work. And then here we transplanted okra. But let me show you here the lalo. So these little flower buds here on the ends. Let me see if I could get a good one. That little flower there is called a celosa. So that is a pollinator. They planted on all the rows here and the other gardens as well. So it's a really good pollinator and a really pretty plant, pretty red leaves, called celosa. So in this plot here, this is all okra, different varieties of okra. So we're gonna have some fun waiting for those to come up. These mounds we also did, and we dug the trenches, laid them with natural material to be composted over time. That's the section where we step into. So those will break down over time, but it helps divide the rows. So that's a nice way to set up your row beds directly into the ground if you don't want a raised garden bed. And then these here are all garlic, planted late in the season around September, October. So we'll be doing some weeding of that next week, and weeding tomorrow at another location for the garlic. We'll be weeding. And then these here were already planted, but I can't tell you if they're squash or cucumber. Those still, I can't tell with those two until they start throwing the blossoms. They're both yellowish orange type blossoms, but one is more compact, the other one is more open. So I don't usually grow those, so I can tell you if it's either or, but I can't tell you exactly what it is until I see a flower bud. And pole beans for some reason now also look like this, so I got some learning to do. And then those over there in the corner are fruit trees. So there's a peach tree back there. There's an apple tree back there. So those are all fruit trees. But this was a nice location close to the headquarters. But it's a nice, this is a half acre. But it's a really nice little setup they got going here, producing a lot of food for the community. So we like it. And this row back here, I'm assuming they're gonna plant something there, but we didn't touch it yesterday, so maybe in the coming weeks we'll be able to put some work in there. But this is the half acre farm that we worked at yesterday. I just kicked something. It's a lot of debris around here because, you know, we are in the hood and it's an urban farm. So you do have a lot of trash. And they did say it was a trash pickup yesterday. So that would also explain it. So those beds there, calendula, rosemary. That's everything that's planted in those beds back there. Calendula, rosemary, sage, but growing quite lovely. And then this is the half acre farm. So you don't need a lot of space to grow food. It can be done. And that's the logo for my farm school. That's a real person we found out that they took that design from. But that's the acre farm. Just wanted to show you guys. I didn't get to document my progress yesterday because it was hella hot out here. We was working hard, so I was beat. And then I had plans to go to my garden and get some work done. So see, these beds here are all filled with all kinds of goodies. That's asparagus over there, that tall thing. So we're looking forward to getting into those boxes. I just wanted to give you guys a tour of this urban farm.